Tonight, tributes continue for Dallas police officer Darron Burks. Officer Burks was shot and killed on duty Thursday night. It happened while he was sitting in his squad car in the parking lot of a community center. A memorial just wrapped up at DPD's South Central Patrol, and WFA's Tiffany Liu is live there for us tonight. Tiffany?
Yeah, Teresa, today was really just a testament to how loved Officer Burks was and is. I just want to step aside and show you the memorial that has been growing here. You can see flowers, teddy bears, balloons, candles surround this patrol unit. The number 4 you see over there, I asked one of his fraternity brothers, and he says he was 4th in line in his frat, and that's what that number represents, which is why they started this gathering at 4:04 this afternoon. And it was really, really a beautiful sight to see. And people left cards, they left notes, flowers, and there were so many tears that we saw today. Officer Darron Burks was ambushed on Ledbetter and Oak Cliff. The suspect shot him while he was still in his car, then continued to injure 2 other officers who came as backup. Officer Burks died at Methodist Hospital in Dallas. We learned that he is so much more than a law enforcement officer. Before this, he was a teacher. He was also a student at Paul Quinn. He was a fraternity brother, a friend, and a son. We also know he was so involved in his church, and people from all of these communities and more showed up to remember him today. And some of the most heartfelt moments came from people who knew him for 20 to 30 years.
I had the pleasure, the honor of having this guy right here watch my back for the past 22 years. Anytime you got into a conversation with him and you left that conversation, you knew he cared. No matter how much time it took for y'all.
And even after the event today, people stayed around just to share stories of Officer Burke. And really, we are just learning how much of an imprint this man left on his community and on his family and on his friends as well. Now, as far as the other 2 officers, like we mentioned, who were injured, we know one of them was released from the hospital on Friday, is now recovering at home, and the other one is still in critical condition over at Baylor. Let's send it back to you, Teresa.
Yeah, Tiffany, so many stories that are being shared about Officer Burks over the last couple of days just really shows a man who was dearly beloved by so many. Tiffany Liu live for us tonight in Dallas. Thank you.
We're going to tell Darron's stories and just thank the Lord that he gave Darron to us as long as he did.
Now, Tiffany mentioned that Officer Burks was very active in church. Well, today, Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship, the church that he attended, also paid tribute to him. Reverend Jonathan Evans spoke about him during this morning's service.
But he was an amazing young man at our church. He was truly a kingdom man. And just because of his heart, we want to pray for his family, for his mother, and for our church, because he served in the parking lot ministry. So it really, really touched home to us. But we care.
Evans said other officers in their congregation knew Burks and even helped him while he was in the academy.